How's Black Caviar?
No, she's in great shape. She's pleased us since she's returned to the stables. She trialled very well at Cranbourne a couple of weeks back. She's had a jump out at Caulfield last week, and no, work's been first rate.
Take us through what the issue was and what you've done between then and now.
Well, back in February, as when most of you were last here, she had a slight strain on a suspensory and pulled a little bit of bone off a suspensory attachment. It's where basically the tendon attaches to the bone, and she's really been in work ever since. She's had very little time in the paddock. It's been a lot of rehabilitation work, which has been done namely here at the stables or by Peter Clark up at Murchison, and it's been good in a way. We've been able to keep the weight off her and keep everything in check there because she's such a big filly, and the whole way through we've monitored it, we've scanned the leg, and we got to a point about probably 14 weeks ago where everything was given the all clear, and from that point onwards we've aimed everything towards Saturday and having her resume.
Is she her own worst enemy because she's so strong and powerful?
Well, yeah, the brilliance about her, it's just she goes from 0 to 102 strides in everything she does, whether it's around the stables or at home in the paddock, or she just doesn't know her own strength, and she's matured mentally. She's not silly to handle or anything like that. It's just when she lets go very quickly.
Saturday's assignment, what are you expecting?
Listen, she's probably at her most vulnerable. She's going to the races probably, I would believe, at her most vulnerable fitness-wise. But 5 furlongs around Caulfield on a home track, I'd be disappointed if she's not well in the mix.
High quality field. Star Witness also returns.
Oh, listen, none of these races are easy, and you certainly wouldn't expect that, a weight for age race in the middle of the spring carnival. So, the quality of the opposition, we're certainly not going to underestimate. But at the same time, the opinion we hold of her, we'd hope that she'd perform very well.
Let's hope everything goes according to plan Saturday. What do you do after that?
Oh, well, Saturday's goal one. There's a few options beyond Saturday. Logical one, I suppose, in 2 weeks you've got the Moir at Mooney Valley, or in 3 weeks if we felt she needed a little bit longer, you've got the Salinger. I suppose the little bit of pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for the sprinters is the Patnack on final day at Flemington. But she would have to, one, be fit and well to take a place in that, and two, her form would have to warrant a crack at that.
We're all salivating about a potential clash with Haylist. What about yourself?
Well, a smarter man would probably dodge him. I've never been known to have the smarts, but he looks absolutely outstanding. He's been brilliant in his 3 wins down here, and that's what racing's all about. To see 2 good sprinters come together, and it would be fantastic if she was going into the Patnack 2 for 2 and he undefeated also. It'd be a hell of a clash, and be one of the highlights of the carnival.
Can I ask you about Anachiever in the Guineas, barrier 1?
He's in great shape. His 2 runs since returning have been super. Probably one with a little bit of luck the other day. Not so much his doing, but maybe unlucky a couple of the opposition. But he is a winner. He has improved. He will appreciate the mile. Track conditions hold no fears. He's a wet and dry winner in stakes company. So, he sort of ticks more boxes than he crosses.
We've seen him come from behind in his 2 wins up this time. Did he make use of barrier 1, or are you expecting to drift back?
Well, he was probably only 4 or 5 lengths off them the other day from a slightly sticky draw. I would think he'll be probably hold a spot just behind the box seat. It'll come down speed dependent, obviously. If they jump out and walk, he'll be a bit closer. If a few of the horses drawn wide push on it, they might string them out and he might be a little farther back. So the good thing is he hasn't got to worry about it. We'll just bounce, squeeze and travel, and wherever he lands.
Horse to beat?
Well, Toorak Toff's the logical one on the local front. The Sydney Colt looks outstanding. I love the city. I witnessed his unlucky run in the Golden Rose, and then he was brilliant at Newcastle, but he's got to bring that form down here, go the opposite direction around Caulfield. So, I wouldn't trade my bloke for any of them.